how far away are you? That was way too long, and oh, nice of you to at least stop. 1300 too far. Firing at 12. God, I love this gun. G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to War Thunder with Mags. Yes, despite popular belief, I do still play War Thunder every now and again, just nowhere near as often as I once did. And today I'd like to welcome you all aboard the Fun Truck. This is the Rank 3 Battle Rating 4.0 Italian tank destroyer, the Breda 501. Now, this is, well, it's an interesting machine. I'd like to say it's a good machine, but it's not a good machine. But it's also not a bad machine. The 501's ability in War Thunder largely depends on what map you get while you're driving it, and exactly where you decide to put it on that map. And the difference is chalk and cheese. It goes between either being an absolute god machine that everybody winds up hating, down to being absolute garbage that can barely defend itself. So the heart of this tank comes down to the gun. It's a 90mm 90-53 Mod 41 cannon. It's exactly the same gun you see on the M41M at 3.7 just before it, but the major difference being the M41M, as I showed in a previous video, only has 8 shots. You can do a lot with those 8 shots if you get it into the right spot, and it is a devastating gun at 3.7, but you still only get 8 shots. The Breda, it gets 30 shots, and it's only 0.3 battle rating higher, which makes you instantly think this thing is going to just be god tier. It's a 90mm gun at battle rating 4. It is a beast of a gun at 3.7, and that 0.3 battle rating isn't going to make a huge amount of difference to the gun's performance, and you'll be absolutely correct in that assumption. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference. What does matter, however, is the machine that gun is bolted to. The M41M is the size of a shoebox. It is tiny. The gun is most of the mass of the vehicle that you're actually driving. The 501, on the other hand, is the size of a school bus. It is, well, actually in a more realistic term, it's very similar in size to a Tiger tank. But unlike the Tiger tank, it has no armor, or, well, it does, but nothing that's meaningful. The thickest armor on this thing is 40mm around the driver's slots, which are completely irrelevant because all the armor around that armor, which takes up the entire front of the vehicle, is actually only 30mm thick, and the rest of the tank is like it pretty much across the board. Angled, the maximum armor you'll hit on this thing is around 60mm. At 4.0, pretty much everything that isn't a 50 cal can go straight through it. However, the size of the vehicle and all of this armor attached to it weighs almost 9 tons, but it only has a 142 horsepower engine. The gun also has roughly a 45-degree firing arc to the front of the vehicle. It cannot turn completely sideways, and its elevation, and in particular its depression, for the height of the vehicle, is not particularly great. So, in gameplay terms, if you can get it into a position where you do not have to move the vehicle a lot and you can let the gun track a large area, this thing will kick ass. But if you get it into a spot where you have to maneuver the vehicle a lot in order to get the gun on target, you're going to run into problems with this thing very quickly. But anyways, I'm going to flick over to the live comms for this particular match as the fun is about to start, and where you're seeing me now, just for the record, just to get ahead of anybody who wants to put in a comment about this, I'm not actually going to move much further from where I am right now for the rest of this match. I hope you enjoy. Looking, he's not bloody looking, completely unaware. Yeah, no, wandering off into the distance, completely unaware that he's got a Sherman on his flank at the moment, that if it stopped, could one-shot him. Just has no clue. Alright, where are you? Come on. Pick up your head and I'll cure all your ills. There we go. Hi! You see there for a moment the turret just paused for a split second as he poked his head up, saw my gun and went, oh shit. speaking of people being unaware, massive hill on the edge of the map with a cap point that has been taken by the enemy team, not even bothering to look in this particular direction to see if anybody is up here sniping down from it. Honestly, this is part of the reason why I don't play War Thunder anymore. For anybody who is, I'm sure, is going to ask in the comment section if I end up putting this video up, why I don't play it so much anymore. The majority of teams are like that. And it's not a War Thunder thing, for the record, too. Before anybody gets defensive, because I know how defensive some of you get, it doesn't matter if it's War Thunder, it doesn't matter if it's World of Tanks, it doesn't matter if it's World of Warships. I haven't played World of Warplanes in a very long time, but I imagine it's the same there as well. Free-to-play games in general, the majority of the people on your team are completely unaware of what is going on around them and have no ability to read that. That is a Crusader. What the hell is a Crusader doing in this match? You're your lower BR, so you're somebody's secondary tank. Ah, and you're looking for me. You know I'm up here, you shit. I reckon you're the guy I killed over there. I reckon you're the secondary tank. You popped a Crusader. Come up here and see if you can find me after I flattered you. Yes, look at you. You know I'm here. Can't see me, can't get your gun on me, but you know I'm sitting up here. He's not going to come around that downside. He's on the side instead of the front. I hate having to maneuver this thing. The 501's a great machine, but you got to bury it its ass somewhere that you don't have to move it again at the start of the match and leave it at that. There you are. Why are you still coming up, idiot? Slayer King 1009. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're exactly the same person you killed last time. You gotta be sneakier than that if you want to revenge it. It doesn't work. Looking surprisingly clear over here for the rest of the moment. Looks like C-Cap's been largely secured at this point. The fight seems to be at B. Missing these bloody shots. I think we've got this nearly under control, and yep, looks like somebody got one of this. There. No backup for you. Yeah, no, I think that is going to be just about it for this one, so... Alright, ladies and gents, and welcome back, and now we're at White Rock Fortress, and we're just pushing our way up to B. I hate how much this thing gets bogged down in the mud, although it's nice to see that I'm not alone in it. Poor R3 over there looks like he almost needs to pull out a winch, although, no, he seems to be through. Good to know. I should get my speed back once. How many friggin' R3s are in this match? There we go. No, God, there's still slop everywhere. Forgot how much crud there is up on B. I normally push my way around to A and sit on the rear ridge line and snipe anything that tries to take it, but there's too many tanks on A this time. R3's gonna rush through the tunnel to C. from the left. Alright. Come on, sunshine, get through. Okay. You're sitting in the mouth of the tunnel. Yeah, the 234 is going to be able to hold that quite nicely. Might bring it over here. R3. Hello there, KV. Alright, KV1 is out of the picture. I'm not seeing any more targets at this point. Oh shit. Come on. And he's seen me. Ow, how the freak did I survive that? How the freak did that bounce? Distracted by the R3 and his gun's out. Should have shot there in the first place. This would have been done already. I have this one already. 3 caps down. Just a question of who's going to push up on my little campsite here before the match ends. Shit. Oh, that's okay. I wasn't entirely sure that was actually going to penetrate. Yes, I had a more small moment just then. I couldn't actually remember how much armor a Churchill TrackIR has in the front and whether or not I had enough paint to get through it. But apparently the answer is yes, I do. So there you go. Nearly taken C again. You're going to get C this time. Shit. Nobody over there at the moment. Who is on that cap circle? Come on. Poke up your head, mate. Come on. Looks like we're getting A back. So that's good. And it is a Sherman. A sneaky shit Sherman sitting over there. Thank you very much for playing. Alright. Well, looks like nobody else is over there to... Yeah, nobody's around to take C back, so I'll wander over there and do that myself. Alright, ladies and gents, so that was the Breda 105. I know, not a huge amount of movement and not a huge amount of excitement with driving this one around, but it's one of those machines, as you can see from how it maneuvers, how it handles terrain and the sheer size of it, you can't really go around chasing enemy tanks with it. Well, I mean, you can, but you've got a pretty good chance of being annihilated if you try. However, if you can find the right spot to bury this thing's ass into some cover and put that gun in a place that you know the enemy's going to be coming from, this is a nasty piece of work, and I love the recoil on that gun. It's fantastic. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. Until next time, remember to click that like button if you did, share and subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, take care.